Yo, what's up guys? It's Lachlan Clancy and I'm back here today, but we're not making a travel video. We are doing something a little bit different. So I call this video, We Live in a Polluted World. It's time to fight back. This video is more relatable to people in a Western society country. I'm from Australia, so this is just my basically opinions and perspectives of the matters I'm about to talk about. And yeah, I'm here to share some enlightenment, some ideas, throw some perspectives at you guys, and then you can take whatever you like with you, and whatever you don't want, that's okay too. So let's start. There's going to be 6 main things I'll talk about. So first one is food. Second one is purpose. Then we have physical activity. We got environment, and then people and leisure. So they're the main topics I want to discuss today. We're going to brush through it all pretty quick because I know you don't want to hear me just jabbering on like another crazy guy. We're not here to do that. We're just here to be very concise and direct with some opinions I have, and thought I'd share that with you all. So first one is food. So I wrote under that real nutrition versus fake food. So yeah, so real food could be like vegetables, meats, whole foods. Fake foods could be like your lollies, your chips, even biscuits, all this stuff with this artificial crap. And what I've come to realize is if I actually eat more quality food, like real meats, vegetables, even organic if you want to go next level, which I am dabbling in that, it highly affects your brain and your thinking and your emotions and your feelings, in my opinion. Whereas when you eat this crap food, it dictates chemical hormones inside, and it's not the best. And I can say that from experience. So when I was a kid, my parents had a veggie garden, and it was amazing. The food was always fresh. They actually cooked a lot of their food too. And yeah, I guess my mind was wired pretty well. Then there's been other times in my life where I've taken control of what I eat, and I ate a fair bit of fast food, a lot of this rubbish food, fake food, whatever you want to call it, and it really did dictate my mind and affect it. Getting anxiety, even depression, intrusive thoughts, all this crazy stuff. And don't get me wrong, there would be a lot of other factors that would dictate that. But what I've come to realize is what we eat and what we put in our body is so important for the well-being of our mind and who we are and what we become. So from now on, I am eating very healthy and eating quality, real food. So I think if you eat any of this crap food, stop it for like a month and try real pure food, and you'll feel your mind change. Like, it's almost like you eat all this crap food, I feel like it shrinks your mind. You don't really see the bigger picture or understand everything, and you really just become clueless of what's going on. But yeah, you eat more food, and it's one of those factors that really helps you see what's actually happening in the world. So yeah, this is what I think. So just stay away from that shit food, man. And yeah, if you want to go next level, bro, go organic. It's going to cost you more, but I'll tell you what, you pay double now, you'll pay less later. You pay little now, you'll pay a lot later. Easy life now, hard life later. Hard life now, easy life later. You get to decide. So, first one, eat real food and throw away all that fake food, man. Fuck that shit. Sorry, excuse my French. Second one, purpose. So, what I wrote next to that is an energizing career, or work, or something purposeful, versus a depleting activity, a draining activity. So, it's good to, excuse me, do things in your life like work or what you're doing where you get purpose from it, you get energized, it's giving you beauty inside. It could be, I don't know, helping someone. It could be building something. It could be creating something. It could be very productive in a vital sense. But if you're like just, sitting on the couch, watching TV all the time, sitting there rotting, getting all that rubbish information into your brain, like too much, that's just going to destroy you, bro. So it's really good to try and find what you like and what is actually good for you, not what you like and then what's bad for you. So throw away that TV, or don't, because you're watching me on it probably, but it's just good to be aware of what things are aligned. But back to more so purpose. If you want to find your purpose, in my opinion, I think you have to try a lot of different things. I used to say an analogy. So there's two kids at an ice cream parlor. One tries one flavor, chocolate, and is set forever. The other kid tries one and is not sure, so he ends up trying the whole 100 flavors. And then, in the end, he figures out what he really wants. So some people, you can just try the chocolate, and other people, you got to try them all. I had to try them all, I can tell you that. And I still am trying them. But I think if we try more things in life, especially when we're young, in our 20s, it's going to help us understand more about the world, what we like, what we don't, and that will lead us more to finding a purposeful life. Another thing I read once, it said, to find purpose, pick an activity or a quest or a job, pick something that you suck at, that you are terrible, and master that, and I assure you, my friend, purpose will be found. But the only way to find purpose, it seems, is to just explore, adventure, take on quests in life, do different things, and that will help you get there. And if you go back to number one, the food, if you eat more right, that will help your brain gather the information. That will help you make these decisions smarter, and then you'll lead. It all connects. All these things I'm going to talk about today, it all connects. One helps the other. They're like building blocks. But if they're all bad, bro, good luck. So that's the second thing. Now, the third one is physical activity. So now, I've done a lot of different physical activities in my time. I'm 25 now. But what I've learned from that is they're fun. I like learning new things. I like the challenge of learning the new skill, growing the skills and growing discipline, growing very good attributes, stuff like this. And yeah, even social vibes. You meet other people that are doing it. It's nice to make that bond, make that connection, respect people for their work that they put in, and vice versa. So I feel like physical activity is so important. There's been times when I didn't do much, and that affected my mind, just going places, and you could say you get a bit crazy and stuff, but if you have a form of physical activity in your life constantly, you could do running for a few months, you might change to soccer, it could be rugby, or surfing, rock climbing, whatever it is, man. There's so many things out there. At the moment, I train breakdancing, and that definitely gives me a lot of purpose. So they actually all connect, like I said. Your physical activity, that links to your purpose, your nutrition, it all connects. But yeah, at the moment, that's what I'm training. I do a little bit of tennis lately. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just make sure you're doing your physical activity. Just do something. Move your body. The famous saying, use it or you'll lose it. So yeah, if you don't move your body, you don't do this physical activity, in some time, bro, you're not going to be able to move this arm like this. But if you stay fit, vital, you're going to live a longer, more prosperous, vital life. And in my opinion, that's what all humans deserve. It's what we deserve in humanity. So this is what I'm all about, and I hope you are too. All right, so now we're up to the fourth thing. So this is a very important factor. It's called environment. So yeah, just to recap, all these points I'm making, they literally are so linked to our world that is polluted, and how we can fight back against this rubbish that's in the world, like fake food, depleting activities, rotting like a zombie, I wrote, just this very dead energy type of life, So back to environment. So I wrote pure, real environments versus fake environments. So, simple. A pure, real environment could be in a nice family home, could be at a soccer club, it could be in a breakdance community, it could be at a fruit market. In a sense, these are like nice environments to be around with good people around, people that share good values, at least what I define as good. And that's important. But then a fake environment could be probably like somewhere where people are drinking alcohol at a club or a pub. A lot of just superficial places in the world where just nonsense and rubbish is getting dispersed by some person. All of this type of stuff, that's more like a fake environment. So I think for a more vital, less polluted world for you, you want to try and go to these more pure, real environments. So I guess it's about, going through them all and trying to gather what's good and what's not, and then obviously not going back. And maybe a lot of the things I say is common sense for a lot of you, but I think sometimes we just need to hear this stuff. But yeah, so another thing, like the food you eat, all this stuff, the purpose, physical activity, the environment, and the people, that's the next point. All this stuff, it dictates who you are today from everyone you've ever surrounded yourself from, everything you've eaten, done, blah, blah, blah. That makes you the character you are right now at this exact point. And every person you hang from here, every environment you go to, everything you eat, everything you do, that's going to dictate who you become. So if you can be aware of that fact in itself, you're actually in complete control of your life, or as much control as you can be. Because you get to decide, who do I want to hang with? What do I want to eat? What do I want to do? And if you can control that, you can really control a beautiful life, if that's what you want, or whatever type of life. But if you're not in control of that, because you're eating crap food, you're not thinking, you're doing depleting activities, you're being a zombie, you're in fake environments, of course you're going to get confused, of course it's going to fuck you up, and that's just part of how the world is. So you have to protect your energy and defend yourself from this nonsense, this rubbish. So that's environment. Just go to good environments and spread your energy there. Don't go to these dark, awful places. Next one is people. So good people, bad people. That's very interesting statement. So everyone, in my opinion, is good and is bad. And everyone's going to have different opinions on who is good and bad. But I think what we can do as a better human being, if we be nice to everyone, that's cool, but we need to also say the truth to people, and they may think you're bad, but you're actually good for them. So that's more of a complicated point, but I think it's important to surround yourself with, your family that knows you very well, your friends that you've had, and meet new people that you think are beneficial for your life and their life, and you want to share. It's a two-way path type of thing. You give them something, they give you something back. Maybe you give them stuff and they give you nothing, and that's okay too. But if you feel like someone is wrecking your energy or polluting your energy, then yeah, it's sometimes best to let them go, because you're all on your own journey. You can try and help them, or they can help you, but you just have to understand that might deplete a lot of your energy. So it's really a gauge thing. You go through life and you meet more people and you gather more information. But I don't know, I just think if it's your loved ones, your family, people you care about, you want to stay in touch, you want to talk about the problems you went through and build on that. You want to have vital experiences, do activities with them, enjoy life, experience it. And you want to make some amazing people, you want to have some amazing people to be around by doing all those things. So it's just playing the game of life, let's call it, and getting smarter at how to do life. And I hope this video provides that for you. Back to, so next one is leisure. So last one I wrote, kind of like environment, but let's just say it's your interest. So what are you interested? Are you interested in good things? Are you interested in bad, toxic things? Or whatever it is, whoever these things are, that's going to become a part of you. So good activities could be, for example, I do breakdancing. That gives me a lot of strength in my mind, in my body. It gives me a purpose, somewhere to show up once a week. I like the challenge of learning the new skill. I like the music. I like seeing people express themselves in a form of art, but with their body. It's got nice people around, so back to the environment. But yeah, I feel like that's a good thing that I do. Also, maybe I like to play chess. I find that game very interesting because you have to use a lot of your brain power and think different moves ahead to be able to win the game. So I think it's a very high caliber game, and I would love to play anytime. So they're like good things, for example. And a bad vital activity, going to the club, maybe getting drunk, not thinking, turning off that brain, being around that environment of like animals and all that crazy nonsense, superficial bullshit. Like, that's what those places are. Yeah, they're a bit of fun with friends every so often in the Western society, but it's just be careful of those places. And another bad place, a toxic work environment. You're with these people like 40 hours a week, and there could be some narcissistic boss above at the top, and you're just having to be around these people, so that can really twist you up and spit you out the other side. So you got to be very careful of that. It comes back to people, bad people. So yeah, if you're in the wrong place, who cares about so many things? You got to put yourself first sometimes, and you just got to exit. Just leave. Just quit. You'll figure it out. Get a new job. Figure out a way to make money. Find a new purpose. Go travel. Do it. Just do it. Trust me, mate. This will pay you in dividends. You can stay there for another year, and you can watch your mind, watch your body deteriorate inside. But yeah, protect your energy. So yeah, I don't know how well I articulated this video, but I hope it helps anyone in life. So yeah, we live in a polluted world. I spoke a lot of polluted parts of the world in these concepts, and I told you about ways that I do well around it. So I hope that helps. Just wrote this down too. So yeah, we need purpose, order, and meaning in life. If we don't have that, we're going to have distraction, chaos, and emptiness. So just try to be aware of that. Think about your life. Is there purpose, order, meaning? If there's not, there's probably going to be distraction, chaos, or emptiness. So yeah, it's time to fight back. Share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Comment your opinions, what you think. And let's go live a vital life that we deserve as humanity and cut out all this rubbish. So we live in a polluted world. It's time to fight back. Boom!